Hey guys, Dominique with Canine Corporation. So I'm fixing to get started with a Canine Corporation business, right? So let's talk about one of the most important things that you're going to need. Um, your best ally, probably your biggest expense, is going to be a veterinarian. So it is very important that you spend some time ensuring that you have a veterinarian that is on board having a canine corporation business as their client. They should. As I have said many times, I pretty much repave my vet's parking lot every year in expenses. I do it with a good attitude because what the services they provide me are immeasurable. So, when you work with a vet, there's a couple things that they need to do. One, they need to be able to trust you. They need to be able to give you medications so that you can do things yourself. And they also need to be able to provide after-hour services. This is going to be hard. A lot of vets don't want to do that. But every time that a dog needs an emergency C-section, you can't be running off someplace that is going to charge you $2,000-$3,000. A vet should be able to handle this. I tend to find that your older vets are a little more amiable to this process than the newer ones. Newer ones just want to send you off to these emergency locations. But any way that it goes, as long as you have an emergency location at your disposal, even paying a couple $1,000s for an emergency vet visit is going to be worth it. Very seldom does the litter not cover that expense. It definitely cuts into your profits, but it usually can cover the expense. You just want to make sure that they are close, they are open, that you do have it. I recently had a client that the nearest emergency vet was over 3 hours away. And in a 3-hour window, if you're not good at being able to spot when the dog needs an emergency C-section, that's life or death right there. 3 hours could be very just too far. I will report that dog did turn out okay. Did need the emergency C-section as I had advised him, and they did make it. I think she lost one puppy, but that happens. We talk about that all the time. That happens. So let's see what the emergency vet's office. They do not need to be your vet. They don't need to be your everyday vet. They don't need to be a place that you go to often. It needs to be treated exactly like that as an emergency. If you are able to develop a relationship with your vet, discuss with them the possibility of having one of the cell phone numbers of one of the vets there at the office for emergencies only. And if they do happen to give that to you, 100% that needs to be used for emergency. If there's any other information, and then find out when they go to sleep, like what is the absolute deadline. So they go to bed at 9. You're not going to be able to call them. They're probably not going to pick up. So just find out what those parameters are from your vet, and if you can get that taken care of, then you can move on to the next step. Thanks, guys. Bye.